Hey everyone, this is Walter, and I'm back here with more posts and stories I found on Reddit. Once again, we're here to talk about nice guys, who are men that talk way too much about how nice they think they are. I don't know why so many men think this is a good method to hit on women, but they do, and it even predates the internet somehow. Let's get started with nice guys from Reddit. These posts come to us from Reddit Nice Guys. This first one kind of looks like a poem, but sadly I don't think it is. The nice guys finish last, while the douchebags are beating your ass. The good guy who raised their kids are sitting on the sidelines, while you're having kids with fuckboys who leave their kids. For these guys, a fuckboy is any man who isn't them. There's no real definition for it here. The men in the world are overlooked, while they're doing what's right and teaching their kids how to live right. Those are the men you don't see. Close your ears and let your eyes listen. Guys like me were born in the wrong generation. We want love and comment. The boys you want and chase only want a piece of ass. Start looking at the real man who know what life's about. The ones showing their next generation what morals are about. It's true nice guys finish last. I know I always have. Yet I know what I have to give. One that knows what unconditional love is. I see it in my son's eyes. He's the only one I've had by my side in my life. These are the men in the world who know how to treat a woman, not the douchebags looking for attention. Here's just a few words of wisdom for the women who keep going down the same road. If you don't like the world you're in, change the world around you. All the nice guy posts are so crazy to me for various reasons, but they all have this fantasy that we are getting knocked up and beaten by these dudes that aren't them. I guess whatever explains their loneliness that doesn't involve self-reflection. But it cracks me up how the incels all think we're just having kids left and right with multiple dudes while getting abused. Nice guys don't finish last. Nice guys finish last because they lack self-awareness, self-confidence, and social skills. They fail to understand that it's possible to be a nice person and also have a personality, interests, style, and other things that might actually attract someone. Hey, let's see how Lucas is doing on dating apps. Me on dating apps is kinda charming. Well, you're lovely. I do love craft beer on occasion. Maybe we could meet up sometime? I'm relatively new in town. I drank a flight of crafts at this little place by the downtown bus station, but I don't remember the name. They had some pretty good nachos, too. I don't drive. The environment is so fragile. I want to put the least amount of pollution and evil into the world, but still have a good time. Do you feel the same way? Relatively new in town? I guess that explains how he hasn't managed to make any friends in the past 9 years of living there. So obviously someone has told him that he should talk about their shared interests, but Lucas doesn't seem to have a lot of interests aside from young women. This comes across as very insincere, even compared to other guys on dating apps. And if you want to be that insincere, you better not look like Lucas. Just look at how bored he looks. Surprised he hasn't tried to turn himself into NFTs. If you have it planned out, say so. Because on my end, you ask, what do you want to do? Or you just try to get me over to your house for massages. I ask if you want to hang out and do something. If you'd at no, then it's no. Yes, I've asked you to come over too. Fine, Wednesday or Thursday, walk in Woodward, yes? Next weekend it's supposed to rain, so can't really walk then. I work Wednesday through Sunday. Tuesday then? It's not supposed to rain Tuesday. And I get you don't want me to come over for a massage right now. I only offer them in case you want one. When I offer, you usually seem stressed in messages, or had a really long day, so I was just trying to be nice. But I understand that it would come off like sexual, so sorry. Yeah, well, it's technically possible. I think someone would have to be born yesterday to believe that the massage isn't an attempt to get laid. But it sounds like he's expecting her to actually buy it. I have to decline. This is something I'd rather not venture in. I can only see us as something friendly. Okay, I'll stop trying then. Told me you wanted to drink, so I bought wine. LMAO, wasted my money and time, honestly. That's rude. You basically played me for no reason and led me on. This generation of women is fucking pathetic, honestly. Can't say what they want. Can't be honest and straightforward. It's ducking ridiculous. Grow up. LMAO, okay. Because I changed my mind? OMG, you're a nice guy. How is changing your mind on a meetup playing someone, and how can you lead them on before you even meet? Poor guy wasted his money buying wine, now he'll have to drink it by himself. Women can't say what they want and be straightforward, says the dude offering a massage and wine when it's clear as day that he wants sex. Bro is mad his ruse didn't work. It's like he's projecting himself onto the OP with his little temper tantrum. Bullet dodged. That really got me. Her, I have to decline. I can only see us as something friendly. Him, women can't say what they want, can't be honest and straightforward. Like, how much more fucking honest and straightforward could she get? He's just had his ego bruised and is trying to gaslight her into thinking she's done something wrong. Gross. Jesus Christ, imagine having this whinge about preemptively buying wine. Just drink it or save it, you absolute cheapskate. Even when I was broke, I wouldn't complain about shit like this. People change their mind. Dude gives $7 wine energy anyway. This next one is a repost from a year ago, apparently. I don't remember covering it, at least. Can I get your opinion on a admittedly weird and kind of awkward situation? It's fine if you'd rather not. Sure, what's up? Well, I'm sorry, this is awkward, but maybe you have a different idea. So I went back to work last week, which is whatever. But I have a female coworker who is, I guess, insightful. She managed to pin down that I was talking to someone I found more intriguing before I had surgery. When I ran into her, she asked me if I had managed to get a, I hate saying this, tit pic from the person I found more intrigue in. Do I really seem like that kind of guy? Now, some of the guys heard this and keep asking me for it. But I'm of the view whether or not I have such a thing is between me and her. I was just wondering if you had any ideas on how to deal with them, other than wait till they get bored. I guess I don't understand the context. You just ran into her and she asked you that out of the blue? What was the conversation leading up to it? Yeah, maybe try telling them no. Most people probably don't think it's right to share someone's nudes with random coworkers. But no way was this enough of an issue to warrant this conversation. Just how things have been. I mean, just tell them you don't have it and then drop it. They won't care for long. I just don't get it. I'd rather have a picture of a girl without makeup, or just kinda sleepy than one like that. Oh, I guess he's not like other guys then. I'm sure he won't end up trying to get nudes from her. I feel like I wouldn't get one from the women I have found intriguing anyway. I feel like I'd more likely get slapped if I did ask. Well, thank you for the conversation regardless, even if it was a bit of a weird one. As much as I'd like to continue it, I don't want to risk you being too uncomfortable. Why would he want to continue this conversation? He said exactly nothing of substance the entire time. Unless you have something to say about this, can I guess express something to you? What's that? I know you've said that you wanted Twitch friends, and that's fair I think, but I'd like to trust my gut / instinct / whatever you want to call it that you are someone special. Someone I just want to let my curiosity and stuff out on, without getting upset. If there is something you aren't comfortable with, just say something. To get the opinion of on various things, someone I can trust to some degree. Usually that I'm either just curious or trying to improve or something. To just be a general friend to, talk about things that cause negatives and try to resolve them, and from there just kind of let whatever happens happen. Sorry for the wall, is that all fine enough? Sorry, but I don't really want that. I don't want to develop this relationship any farther than it's already gone. It's just not something I'm interested in. I want to respect how you feel, but I don't want to restrain curiosity and stuff either. And I'm unsure of an adequate compromise. Unrelated note, I also find it weird that what amounts to my best friend, regardless of anything, calls me by an internet pseudonym, but I don't really like my real name anyway. She kind of just completely denied wanting to know him at all, but I guess they're best friends. Reminds me of Chibi with his e-girls. I'm not interested in any compromise. This is officially a solid boundary, non-negotiable. So I can't just be curious and ask you about things like the 240-ish blinking stars? Or what your favorite dinosaur is? Or things you find cute? Because these are more the things I want to ask. But given having atypical neurological function, I don't understand boundaries as most people do, so I'm trying to figure it out. I know it sounds like an excuse to push you, but some things develop whether we want them to or not. And I'd rather try to communicate to develop a better sense of what you want rather than blindly stumbling and making you upset or anything so I can still be your friend. He was hoping she'd be like, oh hey, I'll send you a tit pic so you can show off to your work friends. When that didn't work, he tried a different tactic. If she'd taken the bait and been like, oh, I'm so interested, who is the girl you're interested in? He would have been like, it's you. When that didn't work, he tried to push the boundaries but still call it friendship. She's like, nope, and he's like, well, we'll compromise and still do what I want. She's like, nope, hard boundary, and he's like, I don't understand boundaries. Hopefully this was where the conversation ended, because she blocked him. That's a lot of word nonsense just to ask if she wanted to send a tit pic. Also, that I'm neurodivergent and don't understand boundaries. Like, seriously? I mean, someone who struggles to naturally understand or perceive boundaries can still back the fuck off when boundaries are explicitly stated, as in the original post. He does not need to understand, he just needs to obey. Yeah, I can have trouble with this, but the second someone says verbatim, I do not want that and I'm not interested, I would cut it out. Reminds me of how my trad-cath girlfriend of 4 years dumped me over text and immediately got with a new guy on Bumble with tattoos. I'll be going to her apartment again very soon. The truth is that women only want Chad and everything else is cope. The ER is capitalized in reference to the Supreme Gentleman Elliot Rodger. Hopefully I'll be talking about him in a video soon here. It's hard being the nice guy that wants to hang out with everyone, but feels out of place. Just want someone I can go to and be with. Someone that likes me because I'm nice, and that they can trust without worrying about being taken advantage of. I'm always telling my lady friends that if they get worried after a night of drinking and they're afraid of being taken advantage of, that they can come to me. Okay, if you're not taking advantage of your friends, that is good, but I have to feel like this is what someone would say if they were planning to as well, so it doesn't really prove anything. Well, this lonely bastard could use someone to cuddle. It's awesome being told you're a nice guy, but when you see the same people being all cute and flirty with someone else because they're more attractive and charming, you think, wow, I guess being a nice gentleman has died and being an attractive ass is now a trend. Sigh. I guess being the nice guy isn't what it used to be. Oh, whoa, that women want to be with someone they find attractive and don't want to be non-consensually cuddled by someone desperately trying to lure them to his place when they're drunk. What confusing creatures they are. Talk about oblivious. Telling women don't let other men take advantage but come by my place so I can. Also, he should consider working out why he feels so out of place. That is likely linked to why he isn't having luck at the dating/love/hooking up department. He's one of those weirdos. Okay, let's cover one more post and then I think call it a day for now. Go ahead and block me, bitch. You're a stupid fucking alcoholic stoner loser cunt who treated me like shit even though I was nothing but nice to you until now. God, it's like he's talking to me. I didn't even do anything. Granted, I didn't have any genuine emotional interest in you and I really only wanted to fuck you, but you didn't know that. As for your insanely stupid and ludicrous idea that you're somehow too young for me to be talking about sex with you, you're 18 fucking years old, you stupid bitch. That is legally an adult in my country, and I know for a fact that it is a legal adult in your country as well. In fact, I know that the age of consent in Iceland is 15, so even if you were younger, it wouldn't have mattered. When it comes to not giving a shit about your interests unless they're intellectual, of course I don't. Most non-intellectual interests are boring and not conducive to conversation. You told me your major interest is fucking crocheting. How the fuck am I supposed to talk about crocheting? You are an extremely reckless, irresponsible, immature, hypersensitive, unintelligent loser who will never amount to anything significant. You're only good for fucking and nothing more. The woman who does crocheting's too reckless for you, nerd? Hilarious. Also, the guy who went on this rant calling everyone else hypersensitive. What a fucking joke. Anyway, I think that's about all the time I have for you today. Thanks for watching, everyone. If you liked the video, please give it a like. If you have something to say about the posts or about my content in general, make sure you let me hear it in the comments. I'll be reading them while the video's new. If you're new here, consider subscribing for more of the same and whatever else I'm on about at the moment. Big thanks also to my amazing patrons who support me more directly over on Patreon. I'll be shouting them out by name soon here, and they help me out a lot. So thanks. I'll be back very soon. I have to do some work here. Have a great day, everyone. And make sure you don't ask for tit pics from women who intrigue you. God, that guy was weird.